All right, this is for Sarah and Maya watching this video, 7-4. We are doing the hard stuff. This is the last section of the chapter.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to be fine. We've graphed these before. This is stuff that we already know how to do. Okay? All right, so we're graphing cosine. We need the negative. Label these things. Negative means reflect. R-E-F-L-E-C-T. I don't know. I didn't spell that right. Oh, reflect. The 2 changes the amplitude. And last thing, what does the 3 do? Up 3. Okay, we're graphing cosine. So we just flip down. Go ahead and let's label where 2 pi and negative 2 pi are. I'm going to go all the way out. So 2 pi, negative 2 pi. We'll put pi in here. We'll put negative pi in here. And let's put your other mid markings right there. Okay? You're going up 3. You try for the next like 30 seconds. Try to graph this by yourself.
Question.
See how you can do.
What's the 2 do? Does it
Start
take
it.
times 2?
No,
Or is
it moves it. It makes the amplitude too tall and too low.
How are we supposed to remember how to
So
graph
4 in
cosine?
total.
Where does cosine start?
Score starts at 1.
Okay.
But you're up 3 now. And the amplitude's 2. So you're actually going to start at
3. 5.
5. You're going to start at 5,
I
right?
don't get this.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Do this first. 1, 2, 3. There's my shift of 3 up. Anytime you have an amplitude or a vertical shift, I always graph that first. That's the first thing that I do. So there's my new x-axis. So don't even look at the x-axis. Don't even look at this line anymore.
I did it.
Just that one, okay? All right, now
Down.
we are up 2, down 2. So we'll have to go up to 5 and down to 1, right? Up to 5, down to 1, yeah?
I'm not doing
Okay.
that.
This is not my.
And then it flips, so we have no range.
Cosine, you're fine. What's the matter?
I don't.
It goes
Cosine normally starts up, right? It starts up at 1. But now it's going to start up at 5 until we reflect it. Now it's going to start here.
Oh,
And then it goes up
why?
and up and down and down. And this is what he looks like.
I just appreciate math, guys.
That's what it looks like. Okay? Yes? Good? Now graph. They want us to graph between negative 2 pi to positive 2 pi. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Up, up, down. Oh, not right there. Down, down. He should look something like this.
Okay, fine,
Okay?
fine.
Just get your 5 dots in place and then you're good to go. Do not try to graph it without doing your 5 dots.
Oh.
Your 5 dots need to be there. Okay?
You know what? If you're
All right,
just
good.
so big, then you
Well,
can't.
why is Marcus's a sharp point?
Because it wants to be a sharp point.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good?
That's what it was.
All right. Now, moving on. We have something called a phase shift, which we're going to talk about. We have done a few of these before. Okay? And this value is represented as like I'll call it a C value. Okay? Your B value is the number that's in front of here. Now, these next 2 examples we're going to do where the B value is 1, right? Look at the front of those T's and there's no B value. There's no number in front of it, which means that B value is 1. Okay? When the B value is a number other than 1, it makes things complicated, but these are going to be easy for now, right? We're shifting them left and right, and the B value is 1. So we're just going to look at what's in the parentheses here. And if we have this in the parentheses, pi over 2 is where we're shifting it, but which direction?
Negative.
That way.
Pi over 2 to the left, because plus means left and minus means right, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go over to part B before we graph this. This guy is shifting
Right.
2 pi over 3 to the
Right.
right, because minus means right. Plus means left, minus means right, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go graph sine. We're shifting in pi over 2 to the left, okay? So, stay with me here. Here is my graph. We're going pi over 2 to the left, all right? So I'm going to go pi over 2 to the left, which is negative pi over 2. This is where we're going to start it. We're not going to start here. We're going to start right here, and I'm going to put a dotted line. That's not a vertical asymptote. That's just my dotted line, okay? All right, so we're going to start him there. Now, how wide is sine?
2 pi.
2 pi. Are we changing how wide he is?
No.
No, because there's no b value, okay? So, if he is 2 pi units wide, my math people, right here. If it's 2 pi units wide, where is it going to end over there?
Over 2.
Yeah.
Let's just label. This is a half of a pi, right? So if I go pi over 2, it'll be here, right? The next section is pi. What's the next section after that? 3 pi over 2. Is that where he ends?
Yep.
Yes, that's 4 half chunks or 2 pi, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's where we're going to end him, okay? Those are my 5 places, right? 1, whoop. These are my 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those give me my 5 dots, right? Okay, sine normally starts where? At 0. He's going to start here at 0. He's going to go up to 1, down to -1. Make your 5 dots. Up to 1, down, down, back up again. There's my 5 dots. We have just shifted him pi over 2 units to the left. Does that make sense? It just changes where you start and end him. It doesn't change what he looks like. Okay, good? Happy with that? No? I mean, you know, whatever. Okay. All right, happy? Good? Maybe? I mean, not happy. This one's gonna be, if that one was okay, this one's gonna be a little bit of a stretch because 2 pi over 3. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. 2 pi over 3 to the right. We're doing cosine this time. All right, here we go. Let's label things. 2 pi over 3. I don't know. Let's put 2 pi over 3. Let's do this. Let's go pi over 3 here. 2 pi over 3. This is where we're shifting him to the right. So this is where we're going to start now. Okay?
I'm doing the homework.
Fill out your notes.
I'm doing homework.
No, fill out your notes. 2 pi over 3 to the right. That's where we're starting him. Okay? I'm just going intervals of pi over 3. Right? So, if I go one more unit of pi over 3, that's 3 pi over 3, which is just pi. Then I have 4 pi over 3. Then I have 5 pi over 3. Then I have 6 pi over 3, which is 2 pi. Then I have 7 pi over 3. Where am I going to end? If I'm starting at 2 pi over 3 and cosine is 2 pi units long.
3 pi.
2 pi over 3. If I add 2 pi to that.
8 pi. 8 pi over 3.
If I add 2 pi to that, that's 2 pi over
It
1.
is 8
Or
pi over 3. She's right.
6 pi over 3, which is
8 pi.
8 pi over 3 is where we're going to end, right? Does that make sense?
What did I say?
You're so smart. This is where we're going to end at. Okay? There's where we're going to end.
She wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
Okay? Do we have questions about that? Where you're starting, where you're ending. Add 2 pi to where you're starting, and then that's where you're ending at. Okay? All right.
Oh, you know.
Cosine normally starts where? 1. So we're going to start up at 1. We're going to go down to -1. Now here's the deal. We're starting up at 1. Okay? Where is, so he's going to end back up at 1. So I'm going to put my starting and my ending point, right? Halfway, he's down at -1. Where's the halfway point?
Like in between 4 pi and 5 pi.
5 pi over 3 is where he's at. Okay, now where's my midway point? My quarter point?
Like by
Right there. And my other one is right there.
I thought she said my name.
There it is. Just like that.
Yeah, Cheyenne did DM me this weekend. So
Okay.
she was back down.
Did she say that she wanted to hang out with you?
I just kind of.
All right, happy with that?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
You ignore her?
I'll read it.
Standing right next to the door. And she's on like the other side of the room.
She goes, hey. I said, hi. She goes, I'm in town. Meaning I am in Blue Hill. I said, oh, nice. She said, I'm at a friend's house. I said, sweet.
She said, I'm in town, Emma. Hello, Emma. What are you doing, Emma?
All right, we're going to stop there. And I'm going to have you do these. Ready?
How do I find the phase shift?
The phase shift is the left and the right. How much you're moving it.
Okay, what's the
So the
period?
first one would be 3.
Is the period what's in front?
The period is the 2 pi over b, so
Which
find the b
is
value.
like all of them, or
Okay?
oh,
Wait, what?
all of them on the first side are just 1 or pi, 2 pi.
Not this one. This one's not.
I don't think
No, on the right.
Oh, on the right side.
Wrong
Yeah,
way. On my
yeah,
left.
Okay.
How?
Okay. So here's the deal. Here's what I want you to do for homework. I'm stopping, and we're not gonna do the hard ones yet until tomorrow. For homework, do 1, 3, 5, because those one will not have a b value, or they have a b value of 1, I guess.
That's
So
the
do 1,
period?
3, 5. You are stating the amplitude, period, phase shift, vertical shift on each one of them. Okay. Now here's the deal. Let's go through.
Amplitude is
Okay.
7 on 1.
All right. Write this at the top of your paper. Ready? Y equals. It goes A sine bx plus c plus d. Okay? Write this at the top of your paper.
This is disgusting.
You're fine.
Amplitude on the first
Okay.
one, 7 amplitude.
The A tells you
Amplitude.
the amplitude. The B tells you the period. But you have to do 2 pi divided by b to find the period.
Oh.
Right?
Oh my god.
The C value tells you the phase shift, which is another word for horizontal shift, right? Left and right. That's where it tells you. And the D tells you
Vertical.
vertical shift. So up or down.
So on 1 there's none.
Okay, so let's go through. We're just going to tell you amplitude, period, phase shift,
I don't want to be in this bedroom.
and vertical shift. Shh.
I don't want to do this anymore.
For number 1. What's the amplitude for number 1?
7.
7. What's the period? What's the B value?
2 pi.
1.
B is 1.
So pi.
2 pi.
2 pi divided by 1, which is just 2 pi. It's not changing. The period's still 2 pi. It's not changing. Phase shift.
Phase shift.
3
I
left.
don't know.
3 left. That's my phase shift. Vertical shift?
None.
None. There's no number here. You plus 0. So none. I'm just going to put a dash. Nothing there. That's what you're doing for each one of these. Okay? Don't do 2, 4. You could do amplitude if you want to on 2, 4, 6, but don't do
And
the
vertical.
phase shift.
Vertical.
And you could do vertical shift, but don't do phase shift at all for 2, 4, 6. Okay?
Don't do phase shift?
Don't do phase shift for 2, 4, 6.
Does it change?
Yes. If there's a B value, it changes.
Is
So it's
the-
not nice.
is the vertical shift 0?
So like on number 4, it is not pi units to the right. It's actually pi over 2 units to the right. The period is still going to be pi. So you can fill out the period. You can fill out everything on 2, 4, 6 except phase shift. Don't do that. Okay? All right. Holy cow. All right. Skip 7, 8, 9, but you should be able to do like... You should be able to do 12 to graph it, and possibly,
Nope.
yeah, you could do number 10. 12 and 10. You can do those guys because those won't have a phase shift.
Are they all 2 pi?
Tomorrow? Yes.
Nope. So for homework, do 1, 3, 5 completely and 10, 12 completely. Okay?
So phase shift, if it's negative pi, it'd be pi to the left.
Pi to the right because negative means right, positive means left.
That's what I
Correct. All right, so we'll just stop you there because I don't want to like do too much because this is
And
going to
then
get really
10 and 12?
confusing. What?
10 and 12.
I'm done.
And 10 and 12. Do those guys. Okay? All right, there you go.
How do we do 10 and 12 again?
I'm not a dog.
I don't know. Look at it.
That,
12 you're graphing.
no, 10. I don't know 10.
Actually, you can do 13 also. I'm going to circle
No,
13.
but you don't.
Do
Wait.
10, 12, 13.
10, 12, and 13.
10, 12, and 13. Circle 13 also. Do them right now so you can ask me questions. This is hard stuff. Okay, bye people in the video.